Well, I did something naughty today. I messed around and got my old Mustang back. I got it for a really good price. The gentleman that I sold the car to for his son a couple of years ago, well, what, 3 years ago, his son decided to join the armed forces, good on him, and put the car for sale. All I had was 8,000 in cash, and I was surprised that he took it. But I honestly wasn't gonna buy it, but I couldn't pass it, and he was glad to sell it back to me since I did all the work on this car. To be honest with you, I have videos, but I don't think I ever posted videos on YouTube for this car. This was my 2011 Mustang 6-speed manual that I used to drive back and forth when I was in special warfare in Group 4 at work. So when I retired, I actually put 373 gears, which now I regret it, because although the car is fast, but now I'm gonna use it as my daily driver. Yes, the 91 fiber is not gonna be no longer my daily driver, since I want to keep that car too. Don't tell my wife. I told her that I will sell the 91 since I already got my Mustang back. It has I think it has 107,000 miles. I sold it with 189 with 89,000 miles. So he drove maybe like what, maybe 20,000 miles, for the 2 years. That's not bad for a young man. And the first thing I got to do is I had to replace the muffler, because as I was driving it home, I noticed that it was resonating way too much. It was pretty bad. So I was able to, these are the mufflers that when I bought the Boss 302, it has these Roush mufflers. And then, as you know, I put the GT pipes on this thing. So this one doesn't have 2.5. It actually has 3-inch pipes all the way to the back. So I put this Roush. I don't know how it's gonna sound. It sounds pretty decent with the other mufflers that I had on. But again, I saw a further inspection. I noticed that there was a hole. One of the brackets came off, and it took some of the muffler out. I don't know what happened there. But anyways, luckily I have these Roush mufflers that were on the Boss 302. I actually had a set of Boss 302 mufflers that or GT 500 that I had on this car before, but when I got the Boss, I put them on the Boss, and I put the old Flowmaster I used to have back in the day in my 2013 GT, like 10 years ago. So yeah, so this is the first time we're gonna see how it sounds. So they sound pretty good, actually. Not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I guess because it's a V6, it's not a GT. That sounds pretty good. There is a rattling, which I gotta check for leaks, and I gotta see what that rattling is at, and tighten and figure it out and put it on. But a couple of things I have to fix from the car is there was a couple of decals that I need to fix, clean that out. There's damage there, which is just a repaint. Thank God he kept my rims, because I like these rims. I actually got them on Facebook Marketplace for a decent price. I mean, it got really nice tires on it. And I have to fix the lower air dam. As you see, somehow it came off, so that's another thing I gotta fix. Double check that. It looks like it's a loose screw. That's easy to fix. And some car rash. I didn't notice that. Apparently that wheel is being hit pretty decent, but can hardly tell. And the sensor on this wheel does not work, so we might as well buy the 4 TPMS sensors. I put them all and replace them as well, because it's giving me a thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna repaint the car, same color. And I love this little car. This car actually was a pretty good car to me. With 107,000 miles for $8,000 is not bad, right? And actually the muffler sounds pretty decent. It's not as loud. I was worried that it was going to be too loud, but it's actually decent enough. I'm going to press the Let me see if I can do it while you, so you can hear it. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. So, all right, sounds pretty decent. Not bad, not bad. So, this is the new car for the channel. I'm gonna see. Don't tell my wife, but I'm gonna see if I can keep that car, the 91, and not sell it. I told her I was gonna sell it, but I'm not gonna sell it. Anyway, see you soon, guys. Next thing I gotta do is put my cold air intake that I have for this car, and I put the regular one just to when I sold it, because it's tuned and I gotta retune it again. And so a couple of things that I'm gonna do with this car is put these different gears. 373 for a manual is too much for the little V6. Plus it's gonna be a daily driver, so I'm not gonna go back to 273s like what it came with. I actually gonna put either 333s, 331s, right? That's what came with the regular GT, or put a 355. So I'm more inclined to put the 331s because it's gonna be a daily driver and it needs to have some decent mileage, you know. With 273s, it was nice, but you need to have some. If it was an automatic, I would have left it with 373s, which I'm gonna keep these gears for the next time I get another one for some reason or not. But anyway, talk to you guys later. Until the next video, bye.